Hello everyone. It's been a while, but I'm back with a new coaching. Today we looked at two replays from a high champ 3 player who was a bit passive on the field. So we had a chance to talk about when to challenge, how to position to make your challenge successful, keeping possession of the ball, as well as many other things. If you guys are interested in coaching, check out the description, and I hope that you guys will enjoy the video. Okay, not about to kick off, that's good. Here you're gonna be leading the play, nice. So this could have been slightly better. I don't really mind this, but here actually what you need to realize is that this flip make you in a bad spot, right? Like right now you are in a bad spot because you won't be able to get this super cleanly. Sure, you get this like this. Okay, well, there's another mistake there, but sure you're able to still like be first on the ball. But right now all you're doing is wasting your boost. You could say that you're gaining some time, but it's not optimal. There was a way to fix this actually, and I don't know if you can see it here.
Um, Maybe get a 50.
Yeah. If here you were to get a 50, your teammate is behind you right now. Like so that's information that you should be having. We even saw him go behind. So actually here, if you get a 50, it's very smart because you will, like the guy that is like rushing you, you will force him to give the ball back to your teammate, and he will be able to play. Because even here, if you were able to get that flip reset and go past him, what's the point, right? Because this guy would be the one who's getting the ball back. So yeah, a bit of like two mistakes, but it's okay. Oh, it's not okay. They do score.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. So here, okay, not bad. That should have been yours. So why were you not able to play this? I think you just didn't take wide enough.
Think I would. No.
Yeah. So the thing is here, you already need to be somewhat careful. Perhaps you could have boosted a little bit sooner. That way you can go down a little bit sooner. The thing is, this is like a very easy way to think about it, okay? You make this play. Right now you need to be ready for the next play, right? Because this ball, can your teammate play it? Perhaps, maybe, maybe not. Or perhaps the other guy is gonna boom it back to your net, right? So right now you cannot like stay as much in the air unless you really want to keep your boost. But actually here what you could do is you could use your boost to get some more boost, right? See, if you use a little bit more boost, you might be like land a little bit sooner. Up you take this pad you take wider, and then you take like a better angle, right? It's like about being a little bit faster. Where here it took you a little bit too much time to like land. And again, that's honestly like a big mistake because you keep your boost. But if you were a little bit faster, you might have been able to take a bit wider to be able to go for this. And to be honest, you could also have went for this, even with like how you went. You just need to be careful about like how you're touching this ball. You might not be able to score because you don't have like the angle for that, but you could at least like have maybe like jumped and make like a very soft hit upwards. Because by doing that, even if you're not able to score it, you make it so that, well, they're not able to play it. Even if again here it's actually going to be fine because I don't think this guy's going to do much with this ball. I mean, he does clear it and like they will have possession, but actually there's something quite interesting here. Is the fact that see, your teammate made the play. Why is it after your teammate went, he's supposed to go again when he has zero boost? Actually, here it should be you that is like pressuring this ball. I would like you, instead of being where you are right now, like, oh, he's gonna hit it. Okay, well, you know what? You're already here instead, right? To go for this, because if you do that, your teammate gets the information that he can go back, right? Take some pads and he will be able to assist you. Where here you're letting him play, and sure you hide behind, but it's it's a little bit passive. So here, pretty good block. For sure you got bumped. Good try. Very good bump. That was clean. Very well played. Just be careful with that. Good try. We do want to recover fast. That was somewhat okay. What do you think you should have been doing here?
Well, maybe I should have cut in earlier.
Yeah.
While he didn't have full possession of the ball like on his car.
Yeah. The problem here is that you are in between the net and the enemy. Right, like he has so much space, and now it's kind of awkward for you to like go into a shadow or go into defending. You see like how it's awkward. You're still able to get it since like he didn't do proper, but imagine if like he had some good mechanics, right, or like he had better control of the ball. Right now you would be in a very bad spot. And actually, what you had to do here, so your teammate plays this ball, you take this boost. Your goal is to get as close as possible, without being too dangerous. So actually here what you could do is like you could flip to this spot. Right? Because if you flip to this pad, you're putting some pressure on him. And see, if he makes a bad catch, up, you can punish him directly. If he makes a good catch and like he gets control of the ball, you can fake challenge him and then shadow right after. And see, you would be like closer. So like, see, if he doesn't have good control, up at any moment you can punish him for that, right? You're forcing him to either have a good control and have like good patience, and if he does mess up with that, you end up having a free ball. Where here, unfortunately, you let him have a free chance of attacking. Thankfully, he messed up. I'm not sure what he did right now. I feel like it was a pass for his teammate, but his teammate was like super close. But yeah, like here, you're just leaving a lot of space.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit dangerous, but you're gonna get the ball. Teammate gets it back. Unfortunate. Just be careful about this flip, because right now what you're telling to your teammate is like you are on your own. I'm gonna get this boost, and whatever happens, good luck, right? I understand wanting to have this boost, but I do believe that if you took some pads, it would have been better. Here,
Yeah.
actually, there was a pretty, the flip was not bad. You flip here, right? You said pad, pad, and see you close like this, pad, up, and you can even turn, or like you can even go for this. Where here, again, see, you are in that spot where you have to wait by default. It's gonna be fine because they don't have possession. Again, this guy messed up. Well, he still was able to bump you though. But see, like how if you were close here, you could actually be punished. Like this could be a goal if you're like very close. And if not, again, you can just pressure them into giving you the ball back. But again, here you just leave like this guy made a mistake. He saw you being far. He should have taken his time actually. So you won't get punished again, but I mean sort of actually. But, unfortunate. What happened mechanically? Your first hit like put the ball to the left, and then you tried to get the reset whenever you were not aligned. To be fair, you could have made like one additional hit to recenter the ball and then did your reset like around here. Because even if you got like your reset here, unless you're able to like do something like a crazy pop and then a double tap right after, there is like still a bit of space between them, like between the enemy and yourself, right? Because I feel like if you did the reset here, it would have just given a free ball. But still a good try. You take this boost. Okay, now you leave. I like this. Teammate has it. That's good. To be honest here, you could have realized the situation and went for a demo. Right? Because it is actually a 2v1. But you have to do that fast enough. So like see, the moment that this happens, you turn again up and then you go for a demo. But otherwise, I don't really mind. I don't really mind this, except the fact that perhaps you didn't take the best angle for the follow-up. So what you need to be aware here is that if your teammate is able to make the shot and the kid goes in, that's cool, right? But what you're playing right now is if he mess up. And the problem is that if he mess up, this is what you were covering. So like if it goes to the right or if it goes to the left by a lot, like you won't be as ready. So might as well like be a little bit further. See, thing is, even if you are a little bit behind, if you have more momentum, you can still reach the ball faster, rather than being close and being slow. This is yours. Again, here the boomer won't like it. See, they got the ball. Here, what you need to realize that this guy, like, he's out of the play. The other guy is not to be seen. So actually, here, soft touch into controlling the ball. Oh, again, panicking here. So actually, here, what you need to realize is that okay, well, this ball is actually fine, right? Like, there is no stress. There's like no threat right now. I know it looks bad, but like the ball is coming towards you. So like, there's no need for you to jump. Just like stay here and then you jump here, right? In worst case scenario, you make a 50 and you will probably beat him because he was very awkward. Because I see here, I feel like this is really just panic. Because even if you jumped, I'm not sure what you were aiming for. Thankfully, your teammate was able to save it. Okay, not bad. I feel like here you were lacking the awareness of the enemy, right? You can like hyper-focus on the ball and you didn't know that he was there. Good bump. A little bit slow on that. Again, here you bumped him. You tried to bump him again. Like right now, just leave, right? So I would like you, if you were like flipping towards that boost, that tells the information to your teammate that, oh, I'm leaving, you can go in, and you'd be faster for the next play. Because here you're just like a little bit slow. It's okay. Like again, it's not a big mistake, but it does impact the play overall. Again here. Do you see what is happening? I understand. I understand why you're not going for this. It makes sense. But at the same time, you're being very passive.
Yeah.
Because what you could do here, and you know, so first of all, instead of being where you are right now, you could be like closer, right? Because your teammate, 100%, he has the ball. Let's look at where you are. He got the ball back. So actually here, take this pad, right? Take this pad, be closer, see? And like this. If your teammate did this, up, you get him. You get close, you take a couple of pads, right? Pad, pad. If he mess up, you might have an open. Obviously, you shouldn't be playing the mess up. Like at this level, they should be getting that. But see, even if they have the ball, you take pad, pad, and then you're leaving back. And see, the thing is, you are pretty close you're close at any moment that they do something. So you can always put some pressure if needed. Where if you are far from the get-go, it's not super useful, right? And again, here you won't get punished. Maybe we'll find like a better example later. So this is your ball. Nice, well played. Here I don't like the fact that you're using your boost. By flipping from the get-go, you end up giving the ball back. So you trying to like waste all your boost to get it is a bit of a mistake, because now you're out of the play. Again, sure, they don't get control of it, so it's fine. You have time to retreat. But what if this guy had a very good catch, right? He catch it and then like he's able to turn right away. Now you'd be like out of the play for a while, and you leave your teammate in potentially a 2v1. Oh, I was wondering. Things I thought like this was gonna be the goal because I saw it on the time. I was like, actually no, we saved it. But what happened? So there's potentially like two things that you could have done slightly better. Recovery could have been a bit faster here. Again, it's very small details, but if you boost a little bit to like land on the wall, you can then do a wave dash. And the thing is, instead of recovering on the left like as you did, because you see right now, like first of all, you use like so much boost to get down. And right now you're not getting any pads, where here you could have gotten a couple of pads, and you could have been faster. Like see, this play, again, same thing as earlier. You could actually be the one who's intercepting the play. Instead of like being in defense from the get-go, like this is actually, you could be beating him, sending the ball back to your corner, you get a free boost, and a free ball as well. Instead, by default, you have to defend, which is not, again, badly done. Here, the issue that it is quite difficult because you were going fast, but again, you're booming the ball away. So, in this case, I won't ask you to control it. Obviously, it would have been cool if like you were able to, get like a slower hit on this. But since you were going fast, I do understand what happened. But so now what you need to know is, okay, I did that. Like the ball is going fast away from me. So you need to take the information of where this guy is, which you didn't really take as much, right? And I think that's why you panicked, because like if you saw the information that he was leaving, well, this is amazing, right? Free ball, you can do whatever you want to do here. And instead you end up messing up, right? And I think that's because you panicked. And this is actually why this is going to cost you a goal, right? And it's very fortunate because like so far the two goals that you guys got scored on were easily avoidable. All right, we're going to get... I was just saying we're going to get the kickoff goal. Unfortunately, we didn't. The flip was not bad. The flick was not bad. It was just like on him. I don't know if it was on purpose. Did you were you trying to like put it on, behind him?
Trying to get top right, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't dislike the idea then. It's just more of a decision of like the flick itself. You won't get a super fast, flick with a side flip. It is useful to whenever like you want to change direction rapidly, but here he had enough time to react to that. Where if you were to set up something like a 45, it could work. You could also like went for a bump. Like there was like multiple options here. It's not like it's like a bad option because it could have worked, but it was just like not fast enough. Oh, you're leaving all the way back. Yeah, a bit of a mistake here. You see again all the space. Again here, if you were to take some pads, you'd have been able to potentially, well, sad that this was not there, but you'd have been able to at least, cut him, maybe like this, up, you get this boost back, and see now you're ready to like, instead of having to do like this, which is not bad, you'd have been able to shadow from the get-go. Again, it's not a mistake because your teammate was able to get back behind you fast enough, so, but again, you gave him too much space.
Yeah.
But good bump though, very good bump. So right now they gave you the free ball, that's cool, and you end up giving them back.
Yeah.
No reason to clear here. Do the same thing as like the first play where we saw it, right? Actually, here's something that is very cool to do is just like, hit the ball and fall with the ball. Unless you're able to do something mechanical with this, which you might be able to. But always just like fall with the ball just like being in front, and you force a 50, right? So like whenever this guy rushes, you're blocking him. You could have also tried like to go for this, but you would have probably been rushed. But that was also an option that was doable. There's no boost here. So here you're getting too far. Your teammate is playing. This should have been your ball. Obviously, you might not have been able to read this, but again, if you were a bit closer, this. See, even if you're not able to hit it first, you will still be able to challenge and potentially beat him or just like block him. Which I mean, you're almost able to do that despite being like so late. So imagine if you were a closer.
Yeah.
Fortunate, and actually they're gonna score because of that. The thing we're seeing is somewhat of a trend in your gameplay is that you're playing a little bit too far, and so you're missing a lot of opportunities which you could get, easily. And it's also like the fact that like sometimes you're playing a little bit slow. Like for example here, fish your action, you could have taken that pad to be honest, and then like instant flip and go for that boost, right? Instead of just like using all your boost. I mean, it's not again, it's not bad, but the thing is, what I'm trying to say is after your decision, you could already commit to the next one right away. And sometimes you take a bit of time to like pick what to do, right? It should be like more automatic. Here you're a bit too far, but it's okay. Okay, so what happened here? So you take this boost. Fair enough. Right now you should try to get, faster where your teammate is. The problem is again here by being a little bit too far. I do understand, but if you have more momentum, you can get a little bit closer and then leave a little bit faster. It's again a small detail, but it does play out because there was a way for you to, to be sort of in a similar situation right now where you are, but where you are able to play this. If you were like following at their speed, you'd have been maybe able to take this boost. I don't know if it spawned there like before or after, or at least you'd have been able like to turn faster and cut them. Because right now you're doing what you're supposed to do, right? Like where you're playing as a second man and you're ready to shadow. But look at how slow on the field you are. Oh, and then you didn't miss turn, but the thing is, even if you wanted to go for that, like it was not doable. So again, here you didn't really think about the angle that you had. Okay, so here I don't really like the fact that like you're stopping your momentum completely. I kind of understand, but at the same time, the thing is, you won't have any momentum. You gotta take this pad and like you do like a small turn like this to get back, or even like went a bit more like deep into the net. That way you can conserve a bit more momentum, and whatever he shoots, like you're able to save that. Again, it's not a big mistake, especially as like he was not able to do anything with that ball. Well played. I'm not sure if that was your goal.
Yeah, no, I got a bit too far off, but
Yeah,
it worked out.
it worked out. See, that was great. The fact that you saw that like you instantly flipped toward the middle, you wanted to get this pad, and that makes you ready for this. So well played. Because again, even if he didn't do that, at least you'd have been closer and you'd have been able to then continue the play. So like actually that was good. Honestly, well played. I was kind of scared at the beginning because like you had like that thing of you going a little bit too slow, or here you missed the pad. Like see here, even if here's not too bad, but you could have went a bit faster like towards this pad. That way we have more momentum on this, and you'd have been able to arrive on this ball a bit sooner. Where here you had to wait, but you had the like it was actually fine because he was also waiting. So well played. I think this is gonna be a kickoff goal. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, it's an unfortunate way to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see. I mean, there's nothing much you can do. Oh? Oh no. I hoped. But yeah, what do you think about this game?
Um, yeah, from watching it there and from what you said, it's just like, I'm not in the play enough.
Yeah.
I'm not close enough. Yeah.
I feel like you're playing
Uh,
somewhat safe. I don't want to say passive because sometimes you do go for things, but there is, I don't know if like, before you were like a passive player that was like kind of waiting. Perhaps you played with someone who was like more aggressive, so like you kind of got into waiting. Maybe I'm completely
yeah.
wrong, but
Yeah, you're right. Because
okay.
me and Luca, yeah, we used to always run duos, and he would always be aggressive, and
Yeah.
I would kind of just play back. Yeah.
And I feel like that's like what is, um, but what is your biggest problem right now? It's like you missed a well. There is there's a defensive problems where, like I said, like most of the goals in this game could have just be easily avoided. Uh, but yeah, also like sometimes you're not there. It's a bit weird to see. We probably might like see more examples in the second game. See, I mean, here a good example, right? You, I think that was an amazing example. You're too far, and the moment that you want to go, well, it's already way too late. So yeah, put some
Yeah.
pressure. You don't want to let them play, especially at this level. People get more mechanical, like they get more scary. Here again, same thing. Like, see that? Slow down. I don't know why, and it's like, oh, now I can go. And like I said, somewhat you won't get punished. But what would have happened if you were closer from the get go, right? If you were a bit closer, you could have went faster on this ball, right? And you could have taken more of your time because you're the first one on this. Instead of where here you see you trying to go full speed, and sure you get this hit, okay, nice. Then like now what? Thankfully your team is gonna be able to get it, but it's a bit of a dangerous spot where, well, if your teammate, it's actually like you're forcing a 1v1 between your teammate and the enemy. Because like here, if this guy beats your teammate, it's over. And he had like a pretty bad aerial, so actually he might have been able to beat your teammate in a different scenario. Here you take a pad. Here I do understand. So like the thing is like here your positioning is not so bad, but if you were to take this pad instead, and then you go back to the left rapidly, you would be covering somewhere like the same spot because see you'd have it taking this boost and you come back on the left like this. So you're covering almost the same spot, but in the second scenario you do have more boost. You do have slightly more boost. It's not really the point though. It's more like about you having a better angle and having more momentum though. So you'd have been able to directly flip, take this, and potentially be the first one on this. Where instead here, where are you? Yeah, you see you're all the way back. And so the problem is that your teammate is the one who's attacking, and the attack ends up there. There's no way that we are continuing it. It's like how much how he could like wait to get control of the ball because you're not rushing him early enough. And here, well played, you were able to get him. But what if he had better control? Look at the split that he has, right? If he had like a bit of a bouncing ball, he probably would have been able to do something with this. And thankfully he didn't have control, and like so you went. That's completely well played. Here, I mean, that's okay. I was gonna say like you could have turned on that. Again here. You won't get punished. But it is very slow. And see, the thing is, if you had a playstyle where that's like the way you play. Where, okay, I'm gonna wait all like the behind, they will give me the ball back and I'll do something with it. Obviously at higher level that would not work because people will get better with controlling the ball. But sure. But then what you end up doing is this mechanically, right?
Yeah.
So it's like even if the enemy gives you the ball, you're not able to get much out of it. Which is a little bit unfortunate because like here you're just wasting your boost, you can get to your teammate, so I guess it's not too bad. Oh, he missed. Okay. Again, you cleared it.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, this was good. Right here, look. I like how you instant flipped. You could have taken that pad, so like that would have been like the slightly better. But see how by going fast enough, you're already ready, and that's what I want you to do. To always be. See here, we have an issue. Teammate is going forward. We're all the way back. Here, I want you to also go fast, right? The thing is, you're playing too much on the enemy giving you the ball. And, like, they do, right? But if you're slightly faster here, you can punish this. Instead, somehow, he gives the ball back, and he still is able to beat you because you're too far. Here, positioning is very awkward. Just, like, turn back again. See, if you were, like, to turn like this, up, you go down, and then you'd have been able to, like, face the play. Where here you kind of got stuck. Or see, you even think, well, like, you just leave, and you, like, see, if you saw that your teammate was there, you just leave up, and, like, you let your teammate go for that. Like, sometimes, like, you will be awkward, and you want to, like, let your teammate go for that. Okay, not too bad. Take the information here. Ah, damn.
Yeah. Just full sent it.
Yeah. But, I mean, see, again, the thing is, all you had to do here was take the information. Take the information, oh, he's far, I can just take my time, rely on myself, and take a better angle. Honestly, like this is kind of funny because it did remind me like of I don't want to, like I don't want that to be mean to you, but like it did remind me like of goal players when like they have the ball like above them, like they're just like watching. Oh, it's gonna come
Yeah,
down,
no.
and oh, I don't know how to hit that because I feel like you were in the kind of in the same spot. Here, actually, what you could do is you could just like flip to this boost.
Hmm.
The ball, you don't have to play it right now. Take this boost first, and then up you will land, and then like you just take a bit more space up, and you see that if he tries to bump you, that's fine. Like you can try to avoid him because you have taken more like wider. Oh, yeah. So I think we're seeing it much more clearly in this game how passive you
Yeah.
are. Teammate is going forward and you just don't care. And the problem with that is that your teammate is doing one attack and that's it. Like there's no way to follow up. Same thing here. Why are you not first on this ball? He gave the ball back, and somewhat you're not going full speed. This is yours. Right now you're the first man. Teammate is behind you. You just go. Like you can almost turn your brain
Hmm.
off and try to go. Obviously, don't turn your brain off completely because there is something to do here. And instead, he's able to beat you. Actually, the way you'll be getting the most goals is from being a proper follow-up to your teammate. Your teammate makes a play, he might be able to beat one, he might be able to force someone, and then you end up getting a free ball right after. And the thing is, as you're not following up properly, not a bad block, but again, we saw how awkward that was, right? This guy mess up, can you punish them? Not really. It takes time. But yeah, you will end up getting most of your goals by being a proper follow. Your teammate makes a play, and you're able to continue with that. Instead, since you're always too far, it doesn't really work that way. And the small moments where you have the ball, you don't end up doing much with it. Here, how are you helping your teammate as a second man? If he makes a pass, you won't really be ready.
Hmm.
So it's like, sure, you are behind him, but you're not ready to play his ball. Like, right? Like, what if he, he 50 with Nazo and the ball goes to the middle? You will probably get outspeed by the other guy because you have no momentum. Okay. See again, you're playing his miss. He did this right now. Just take a bit wider like this up, and then you punish him here, right? Because the thing is, even if he flipped, you knew how he was gonna hit this ball, and instead you're just waiting for him to do his thing. Especially again, you have to remember that here your teammate is behind you, so by all means, like go for it. Even if you mess up, it's okay. And look again after you made your play, you were able to go into his head and make him miss. That's cool. Free ball now, but no. Like I generally don't understand what's happening here. Like why are you not going full speed on
Yeah,
this?
I don't know. I just have a mental block, I think, or something.
Because right now what you need to know is that your teammate has a free ball.
Hmm.
I'll rephrase this. You have a free ball, and the thing is, even if you mess up, it's okay. Your teammate will have a free ball right after. So like, this is actually pretty okay. It should be obvious that you just jump for this. It's yours. If you're able to beat him, that's cool. If you do a 50, that's also fine. Your teammate will have done a free 1v1 because it's pretty much open. Where is he? Yeah, he's there, right? See how he's able to follow up? You 50 this, easy goal.
Hmm.
Even as the first man, you're not really doing your job of helping your teammate. Your teammate has the ball, and here you're just leaving. This is your ball. But again, you won't be able to play it. Sure, you made a fake, but like this is the ball that you have. It's not bad. Like you're still able to score it, so well played. But why make it so hard on yourself?
Yeah.
So the thing is like it works, and I get why it works because you're someone who's like waiting for others' mistakes. So it's hard to like catch you off guard if if the enemies are not super mechanical, right? If you had someone who was mechanical against you, I think you will like struggle. See, for example, this guy. Why is he giving you the ball? Right now, at a higher level, this guy will just control it, and you will be stuck in a 1v1. And you will be forced to defend. Thankfully, he gives you the ball back, which you end up giving the ball back again. And take this boost. You missed the boost. You get hit. It's okay. Okay, you had them having free ball. That's cool. I think you hit the ball too hard.
Yeah. I think that's just.
You should-
I don't think I meant to do that. I
Yeah.
think that was just a mechanical thing.
Yeah, you just like use a bit too much boost like before the hit. Very good demo. Oh, and there you stop. Sure, your teammate messed up. The thing is, I think even if he made the pass, unless like he was sniping you, I don't know if you would have been able to get that. And you guys get scored on, unfortunately. See, the thing is, if you were closer, you could have punished this. See, very simple way for you to understand this, okay? Right now, the ball is in control of the enemy, right? They have the ball back. He does this. This ball is neutral. Neutral, 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 until here. So actually, that's your window for when you can challenge. At least until like the last moment where you can do a 50. The problem is that you challenge right after. And see, again, if you were closer, if here you were closer, even if your teammate mess up, you get like close, see, up, okay, he got the ball back, up here you stop, and you just get a hit. See how you'd have been able to get a ball, like a touch on this ball right now. Sure, you might not have been coming like from the front. Sometimes you would be able to if you're able to like read properly. But see, here, even if you're not coming with like, the best angle at your level, what you should be able to do is like make one hit, you land on the wall, and now free possession.
Yeah.
And see how even if my teammate messed up, we are still in offense. And you should be able to continue being in offense because then your teammate will try to follow up on you and you follow up on him, etc., etc. Right now, this is not what's happening. Every single time it's just like one attack, and that's it, right? Fortunately, here your team was not able to save it, but it is also coming from you. You're the one who put him in defense. So even if he did struggle, you are to blame in a way for that. Did this boost, you missed the flip. Okay, it was fine. The flip was just a bit awkward. Good bump.
Yeah.
Yep. It would have been fine if you were playing like this because it's, you don't want them to score. But like, I think it shows more of a habit of yours. But yeah, I think really the biggest thing that we saw was your passiveness. It just takes you so much time to get to the play. And so you end up, like, half of the enemy balls could be yours. You could let them, like, you could make them play less. And instead, you're just giving them so much space. You give them so much, like, free space, free time. And somewhat, it works. It works because since you're playing passive, you're playing more on the defensive side, and the enemy are not good enough to punish you, right? But what happens if you have someone who is good at whatever mechanics you want to name, right? If one of them was good on their flicks, you would be dead. I mean, you might be able to save most of them, but since you're giving so much time, like, and so much space, they will be able to, like, get, 2, 3 flicks, 4 flicks against you. And one of them is gonna, like, go in. And I'm sure you have played against the people that are, like, very mechanical, right?
Yeah.
And you probably saw, like, how that was difficult. And the thing is, you're putting, like, instead of, like, not letting them play, you're doing the opposite. Like, you're just, like, it must be very nice to play against you.
Yeah, giving them free setups.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, yeah.
Because if someone was to play against you, they just know that, oh, I can go. Because he will always be late, right? So they can be extra aggressive against you. Which, again, if the enemies are not super good, it's fine. You're able to win. But if you want to go higher, it's going to be way difficult.